We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener. Of this new season. Between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw. Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Bounce to first. Floyd fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now, Kyle Lewis.
Designated hitter, Kyle Lewis.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Josh Harrison stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a hit. Here's Jordy Mercer now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. And this is taken outside for ball one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And a double steal try here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Second and third, 2 away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obvious.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Settling in now, Hunter Pence. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Now to the plate, Cliff Floyd. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Swinging a soft liner. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Lofted in the air out to right field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. At the plate, Josh Bell. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. Hannock is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Joe Panik. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He's currently hitting just under 310 on the season. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. So now it's Mark Hanna. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a play! He's out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pence looks up. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jordy Mercer.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready now, Sean Rodriguez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded by Panic. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's in there. Base hit. Mercer rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Cervelli trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? David Freese. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The first baseman, number
Digging
55,
in, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pence has a read on it. And the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone into the arcade section. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder
at the plate, Hunter Pence. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Striding in, Cliff Floyd. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 1-0 count. Here it is. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Dickerson on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's Joe Panic. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Scorched to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate
Leading
for him
off
here
for the
tonight.
Pirates,
0 for 2 at
center
this
fielder,
point.
Kevin
Third baseman
Kiermaier.
in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging
batter,
in and
number
looking
5.
for more, Kyle
Designated
Lewis.
hitter,
2 base
Kyle
hits, both singles
Lewis.
to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. McCutchen is calling for it. 2 down. Josh Harrison stands in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Harrison is there for it. 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A base hit in his first trip.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mercer dives. What a stop. Just late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Mark Hanna is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. Ready once again, Hunter Pence. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Bell is there to digging in once again. Jordy Mercer 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Jordy Mercer.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would. Now in the box, Cliff Floyd. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So digging in now, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Joe Penna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ground ball right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bangs off of archway number 1. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Cervelli.
Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for
digging in once again, David Freese. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Panic's got it. Josh Bell the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. There goes the runner. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Panic onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it's Mark Canha. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance, Hunter Pence. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Michael Feliz, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he missed with it. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez on the move, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and ready for another shot now. Kyle Lewis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Drilled to the left side, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Pence is right there, 1 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jordy Mercer now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Panic ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Sean Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Hediger. Gone! Striding in once again. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. drilled on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He was a ground out victim last time up.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. He'll go the short way to Panic at second, and that at the plate, Cliff Floyd. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Hard hit ball to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Buster Posey becomes out number 2 this inning. Joe Panic is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, David Freese.
Chris Stratton has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen.
pitching for the Giants, number 34, Chris Stratton.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. Haniger has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, Mitch Haniger. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Bo Schultz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Attention, please. Now pitching
Pitch
for
swung on and hit in the air. Rodriguez over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Mark Hanna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work. out of the bullpen here.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good fastball swung on and missed for. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kyle Lewis.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Austin Meadows will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Sent on the ground out to second. Hannick is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Josh Harrison. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Brad Miller will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So digging in now, Jordy Mercer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adam Frazier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sean Rodriguez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Gregory Polanco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a drive out to left center field. Miller is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The relay throw, tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fly ball heading for the alley. Polanco giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Miller ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Hunter Pence. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Floyd is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Buster Posey now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Floyd rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kevin Segrist takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up a save. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ballgame. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB. Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Standing in, Hunter Pence. Yeah, he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Frazier takes it in. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in, Cliff Floyd. First at bat for him in this one. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that one stayed up a little high. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And he's safe. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box now, Brad Miller. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Cueto pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Joe Panik. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Joe
into the windup
Panik.
and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Frazier is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen racing back. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Lifted into center field. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now. Now batting, Adam Frazier. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. So now it's Mark Canha. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Evan Longoria. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He singled to open up the ball game. Left side. Freese has it. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Center fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight with the curveball, back up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And he is in now. Austin Meadows. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Ramirez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away and foul 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hunter Pence.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Settling in now, Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Pence rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. At the plate, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping up now, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Panik.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw, and a fastball just misses for ball 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up. But
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. So now it's Mark Canha trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Running now is McCutchen. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Evan Longoria.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Comes set with the 0-1. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. McCutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. A.J. Schugel answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hit out towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Dickerson.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Ready now, Josh Bell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Cueto will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gregory Polanco becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. McCutchen coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Fielder number 8, Hunter
Good
Pence.
swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Cliff Floyd, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1 from the stretch. Buster Posey stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Joe Panik. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pickoff throw to third, but he'll be in there easily. Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat. Francisco Cervelli is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Too high. 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Brad Miller is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hence, going back on it at the track. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Out of play. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. On the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is skied out toward right. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hit well on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's David Freese to stand in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this one's too far inside ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Miller's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Kevin Segrist enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Cliff Floyd. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and
trying to pick things up.
leading off for the Pirates, left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dickerson.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Haniger ranging back, still going back, and they have taken the lead. Josh Bell the next to hit. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Deep pulls this one into right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Now with the plate, Brad Miller. He's got a hit in. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Josh Harrison will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Sean Rodriguez will get a chance to swing the bat here. Derek Law comes on now in an off. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hit hard to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Standing in, Adam Frazier. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding into the box, Austin Meadows. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Opposite field to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready now, Francisco Cervelli. Sam Dyson. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Down to the shortstop, but thrown away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. Cervelli is on his way home, and the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw won't get him. Digging in now,